You just heard the Celeste preset, and welcome to the overview of Max Art Set BBC Symphony Orchestra Edition. This set includes instrument presets with closed tree and ambient mic mixes, articulation sets for all sounds including the newly added muted brass, and a template with instrument correct staff styles, plus reverb settings and stem routing per orchestral section. Let's take a closer look at the features, starting with the template. The first thing you'll see are the color-coded lanes per section, and in there all instruments of BBCSO. Selecting the piccolo, you'll see the instruments are deactivated by default, saving memory for the ones you actually want to use. Another resource-friendly feature is that freeze mode is set to source only, allowing you to freeze tracks while composing and still be able to mix them afterwards. All staff styles are set to the correctly transposing clef, making your parts instantly readable for instrument players. We'll view the mixer routing as well. Each orchestral section has their instruments in place, a reverb sense per instrument, and distance-specific settings for Logic's impulse response loader, Space Designer Reverb. Lastly, the section is summed into a track stack for mixing and stem exports. Now let's see the articulation sets perform in a couple of practical situations. In the first instance, I recorded a MIDI part for violins. Notice BBCSO is only playing the long articulation. The template comes with all articulation sets loaded. So let's pick a couple of notes and select new articulations from the piano roll. Here we're enjoying having access to all sounds from a single window. Playing back the result. In this instance, we're using the now available articulations list at the top of the plugin to check out the horns. Still, auditioning articulations before recording can also be done without opening the plugin. Let's hear the newly updated muted brass. In the final example, I'll demonstrate live switching with the articulation sets. Using program switches on the MIDI controller, we're flipping articulations while playing. Note Logic will record live switches in your MIDI region as well. Like the BBCSO library, this Max Art set offers an all-in-one solution at a modest price. Please check out the web store page for downloading your set.